I'm going to say and two-thirds about him and what he is going to say. Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States and former captain of the Illinois State Militia during the Black Hawk War. My name is Jude. Every single day we are faced with daunting tasks. Every single day it is like an Olympic event to be a Nigerian. You wake up Nigerian, you eat Nigerian, you breathe Nigerian, you sleep Nigerian, and then you suffer like Fela did say and smile like a Nigerian. However, being a Nigerian is not all bad. It can't be. It shouldn't be. Nay, it will not be. It all boils down to how we start to revalue, no, not just value, revalue what it really means to be Nigerian. This morning, we take a look at Oyigbo in River State on Hello Port Harcourt. And then later on at the very end of today's conversation from about 11 o'clock this morning, we'll be talking yet again about tax force. We seem to love them. Wonder why. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as always, to where the region has its best conversation. Welcome to where maybe one mind will be sparked to make good decisions today. Welcome to that place, to that conversation station, 92.3 Nigeria Info.
And now, Hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
It's often said that one man can indeed change fate. One man can really make the difference. Many people don't believe that. Now, our first conversation is all about Oyigbo. From bad roads to poor electricity in several parts of Oyigbo and its environs, that particular community seems to want to, as it were, leap out of our pages every single day. There's almost no day you don't hear someone make complaints about Oyigbo, particularly in the past 4 or 5 years. From the roads to even government officials not paying too much attention to security challenges. Oh, by the way, that's where we're heading to. Security challenges. Now, businesses in Oyigbo expressed concern over how the continued presence of the military in the area has affected their activities. Remember when we had the lockdown removed and people from Oyigbo, some of them listening to us this morning, said, hello, people, Port Harcourt, hello, River State, we still have this curfew here. They're not letting us go out. Remember that? Then the governor had to come back and reiterate that the lockdown had been seized across the state. But this is their reaction, their view concerning the continued presence of security forces around their vicinity.
Open shop. Mainly that place where army day. So we know they open shop, that place. Both front and the back, they occupy the place. So business is not moving that place. We are suffering for this Oyigbo. The government puts eye for Oyigbo will come help us.
You will stay from morning till night, nothing. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 persons will come to your shop. Everybody's scared, not just only because of the NSAS crisis, even because of the presence of these military men.
After the NSAS, we have been struggling to survive. Business is no longer as it used to be.
Normally, the come for people before, they're very busy, especially this express. But now, due to these army people, they like that again. So if you watch now, the other side of express now, their shops, they go on another place now, they're in the state. People get shop there and they don't come up.
Business no they go like before, as these people they.
So, the business is not moving as it used to. Business is not thriving, not just because of protests that have ended, but because of the presence of security forces, the military in those places, in some parts of Oyigbo. Now, to make this even more interesting, further conversations were had, questions were asked about the relationship as well.
They are harassing, but now if you find their trouble, say now people they fight here. Now when you go see them, and then they on their own.
No police harassment like before.
They know they disturb us. I don't know whether they disturb others, but me, they know they disturb me.
Police, they just did their own on the road. They even disturb anybody again. You can go anywhere where you want to go and come back anytime where you want to come back. They are not disturbing again.
Okay, so apparently they're not disturbing anymore, but the presence is also causing a bit of a friction as regarding businesses. So my question this morning, as we start off talking about Oyigbo, all ye Oyigbo residents, please, our searchlight is on you this morning. The question for you, and indeed for everybody in River State, is this: how can the military and then the security personnel, whether military, DSS, whatever they are these days, how can they improve relations with Oyigbo residents? Because the residents don't seem adverse to having quiet, to having control, to having, a modicum of decency around their presence, but they want a little bit more from government, from power to roads, healthcare services. And then the all too important security challenges. So what can the security services, what can they do to improve their relations with Oyigbo residents? 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 08179230007, and then 08179230009 is the female caller line. Jump onto WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 0809030 6416, 0809030 6416. We're talking about Oyigbo this morning in particular. Those of you who know, or you don't know, there's a lot of agricultural activities coming from that Oyigbo axis. A lot of people don't realize that, but they're saying, hey, look, in some parts businesses are not thriving, maybe because they are afraid of the military, but a lot of them that we got to interview say, well, they don't harass people. So I'm curious, if they are not disturbing anybody, why then is business not thriving in these places? So how can the military then and the security forces, whether they are police, DSS, all of them, how can they better improve relations and relationship with Oyigbo residents? Let's get to find out from you, Port Harcourt residents. 9.3, hello Port Harcourt, good morning.
Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning, welcome.
Jude Samuel Omamegbe. My name is Barry Giadom. I'm calling you from Port Harcourt.
Pleasure to have you here. Good morning, please.
Our discussion this morning: how can the military improve relations with Oyigbo residents? Right?
Yes.
The military should go out from Oyigbo, because seeing the military alone puts fear in the people of Oyigbo people. It's as if there is war there.
But they say that they are not being harassed, whether it's by the police or by the military.
Who told you they are not being harassed?
But we got. Did you listen to the interviews that were conducted? Did you listen? For the sake of clarification, right? We're going to play it again. Then you can call in. Now, by no means, let's be very honest here. By no means does this conversation say nothing, no infringement or infractions have been committed. That's not true. That's not true, because we don't know everything. As like somebody made mention in that conversation that as for him, he has an experience. Maybe it's happened to somebody else. But overall, more people seem to be, comfortable right now within the Oyigbo axis. The question is, how can we make the businesses in that place become better? How can these security forces improve relations?
Say they are harassing, but now if you find their trouble, man say now people they fight here. Now when you go see them, and then they on their own.
No police harassment like before.
They know they disturb us. I don't know whether they disturb others, but me, they know they disturb me.
Police, they just did their own on the road. They even disturb anybody again. You can go anywhere where you want to go and come back anytime where you want to come back. They are not disturbing again.
So they're not disturbing again. Hello, Port Harcourt, 9.3, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good morning to you.
Good morning, welcome, please.
I think the military has not done a proper homework to incorporate the busy lifestyle of that particular section of Oyigbo. In the military, there's also called the military social blanket.
Okay.
Is this opportunity be given whereby you see the military will go from house to house, just like incorporating the people? There is peace now, come out and do your business. Once did it like a town hall meeting. Has the military done that? A town hall meeting. Call all the elders, the market people. You see, Oyigbo is an heterogeneous society. A lot of people from different backgrounds, different socio-political environments. If you go there on Sunday, you will see the groups of meeting. And the military done that town hall meeting to reassure the indigenous people of Oyigbo that look, the era of the protest is gone or has gone. Now it's time for business. Security is assured. Do your business so, and so. This is what you should do. This is what you should not do. Okay, Mazi Wushe, what is your opinion? Mazi Jude Omamegbe, on your own sector that is dealing on spare parts. What and what do we do to give you security? Mazi, actually, you that is in charge of spare tire, what can we do to protect your safe delivery of your spare tire? Have the military done that?
Okay. That's
you see, it is beyond just talk. We have lifted up the ban, no curfew. Don't forget, during that period, there was a fear that was instilled into the people. And there's a stereotype in the minds of the people. And that is what is affecting the business part in Oyigbo now.
The stereotype affecting, that's an interesting view. Stereotype affecting. Someone says, but you, the audio is not complete. Play the audio from the beginning. But we did, and we will after the commercial. We're talking about Oyigbo this morning. Hello Port Harcourt is looking, taking our eyes and our searchlights to Oyigbo this morning. We're back after the commercial.
92.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Just before we continue, we're getting some reports about a tanker that is leaking its contents somewhere along Element Junction. So please, if you're around Element Junction, can you help us verify if this report is true? And so we use this medium also to alert the fire authorities across the state to see if they can get there to avert any disaster or any outbreak of a fire or something. Someone sent a message, says an emergency that he can see a product leaking out. Soji sent that message just about 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. All right, so if anyone is around Element Junction, please do call in, all right, to verify, and also let's get the authorities involved in the matter. Well, it's interesting. That region is close to where we are having a conversation on this morning. Eleme and Oyigbo, not too far apart if you know your Port Harcourt geography very well. But this morning we're looking at Oyigbo itself and the residents there. They're saying, well, we're not particularly pleased because businesses are not thriving. And on one hand, the presence of the security forces don't seem to be disturbing us. However, businesses are not doing well. So how do we relate the two? And the question is, how can the security forces, the military, whatever, police, improve relations and relationships in Oyigbo?
For the express like this, nobody they open shop. Mainly that place where army dey, so we know they open shop that place. Both front and the back, they occupy the place. So business is not moving that place. We are suffering for this Oyigbo. Let government put eye for Oyigbo will come help us.
You stay from morning till night, nothing. Sometimes it's just one or two persons will come to. Everybody's scared, not just only because of the NSAS crisis, even because of the presence of these military men.
After the NSAS, we have been struggling to survive. Business is no longer as it used to be.
Normally, if you come for people before, they're very busy, especially this express. But now, due to these army people, they like that again. So if you watch now, the other side of express now, their shops, they lock. But now that place now, where they stay, people will get shop there and for the down for
business, no, they go like before, as these people, they...
So business is not moving. However, interactions are not bad, according to some of the people who spoke to our man.
They are harassing anybody. Now, if you find their trouble, man say now people they fight here. Now when you go see them, and then they day on their own.
No police harassment like before.
They know they disturb us. I don't know whether they disturb others, but me, they know they disturb me.
Police, they just did their own on the road. They even disturb anybody again. You can go anywhere where you want to go and come back anytime where you want to come back. They are not disturbing again.
They're not disturbing again. Welcome to where the region has its best conversations. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007, and 017-923-0009 is the female caller line. So how can security forces, the military, improve relations and relationships in Oyigbo? I think it was Zion who made mention about sensitizing the people about their presence, going from door to door, asking, what exactly do you need? How can we be of assistance? That sounds like a very great idea. What other ideas do you have? Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Can't you see the harassment is undertone?
It's undertone.
Yes, can't do business where the soldiers are occupying. They can't open their shops. Can't you see the harassment? People are hungry. Even if the army is not beating them or flogging them when they come out, but they are hungry. They can't do business. Especially where the soldiers are. So I want to suggest, if there's peace there, the soldiers have no job to do it. They should leave the place. Let the people live their lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. So if there's not much to be done, if there's nothing challenging as concerning security, maybe their presence are not particularly welcomed or needed, rather. I think needed is probably the better word. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Messages now 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. All right. Okay. The military presence in Oyigbo is nothing to write home about. No business activity going on there anymore. Motorists have changed their routes because of the extortion. Oh, extortion from military men. Okay, all right. Oyigbo. All right. So that pronunciation has once again read is its head, as it were. Is it Oyigbo, Oyigbo? Hello, Port Harcourt. 923. Good morning. 923. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Honorable Chris Opis. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, Chris, please. I'm going to ask you to call back because the dial tone on your line. Please do call back. Okay, do call back, so we can get to hear from you. All right. Sorry about the network challenges. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. Aloje King is my name. I'm calling from Omama.
Welcome, Aloje.
Yes, the question you just asked, how can military build back the relationship between them and the people of Oyigbo? Jude, it's a very simple thing. The military should call for a town hall meeting. Call these leaders, call the youth leaders, call the chiefs, call the opinion leaders in this village. Tell them that this is how we want us to operate now.
Okay.
And for those of our officials who is extorting money from you, because within the axis of Oyigbo, they are extorting money. Soldiers are extorting money from citizens on daily basis. In fact, it is on a high increase.
Okay.
So the military head, they should call the meeting, set up a committee. If you find any soldier who do this, come and report to us who we are the head. So from there, their mindset of fear in the people of Oyigbo will reduce. So without them doing this, telling the people that we are now with you, we are no longer here to intimidate you or what. Report to this when you see any person who is doing this. With that, the relationship will go back with them and the Oyigbo people. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That's a bit of a detailed approach there. Have the airing officers either be reprimanded or maybe moved away, you know. But that's the underlying tone here. You know, why do we keep having these issues pop up their head? There's a challenge. Get the military to come, arrest the situation. The situation has been arrested. Then, as it were, the frontliners start to, as it were, arrest the citizens. Look, if you've never been to Oyigbo or Oyigbo, right? If you've never been there, if you don't live there, if you don't have family or friends who regularly transit that route or that area, you probably wouldn't appreciate what these people were talking about. Hello, Port Harcourt. 923. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Chris Akodak.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah. Let me ask this question. What is the work of military? Military is are they for civil matter or for violence? Why not, instead of you to use Nigerian military, I think they are there for peace. Why not invite international community as peacekeeping, as our own soldiers used to go other places for peacekeeping? Instead of you to use Nigerian military, the ones that harm them, you are still using them to make peace. How can you use monkey to fight me after you still send monkey to come and make peace with me? Have you passed that Oyigbo?
Wait, hold on. I'm not quite comfortable with that rhetoric that you use. I have to cut you because I don't know who that. He always seems to change his name. I need to take notes of that particular. That's Chris. Tends to change his name sometimes. You know that's a very, very derogatory comment or term to use. And you no. I'm sorry, Chris, but. Your comment, however valid that you think they were not delivered appropriately, and I'm sorry, we've had to let you go. I'm really sorry. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007, and then 0817-923-0009. That's the female caller line. Please, once again, keep your comments sane. Don't forget your rights and privileges. Start and stop with those of the other. 90.3. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Some people talk with the parable. This is Chris. At times I use parable. I don't know if you are not okay with the parable. Sorry for the parable. And you try to understand what I mean. If military are there to make peace, they are the people that they stand before that always flog people there. Why are they still using the same people to make peace? Why not bring another face for peace? How can you use somebody that fought your father and you are still using the same person to call the children to come for peace? That is why at times I talk with the parable. See, if you just pass Eleme Junction, you see what military are doing to people.
Okay,
the other day I was going to somewhere. You know how much they sought from the car that I was inside.
Okay. So you are saying the military presence is no longer justified right now in Oyigbo.
Not even the military presence is not justified. People are living there. We have people that are living there. Anybody that is telling you that things are this, is it how it is supposed to be? I am supposed to travel to Abaya like 500, but because of the money they will give to military, they put it on my head. I have to pay 800 or 1,000. Do you think the driver will pay the money for you? That money, that is why the cost of transportation, the money that will give to military, is my money. They put it on my own transportation. So that is the simple something people should understand. Military, what are they doing there? They said that they have finished the job. Why not return these ones that came there to query them? Because I noticed that time people are complaining they are flogging them, doing them all manner of things, do front jump. We are still using the same people to make peace. How can you use the enemy to still make peace?
That's an interesting view there. So some infractions or even human rights abuses, and then you're asking the same individuals to come. So change them. Interesting. 90.3. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, Ida.
And brother, there is no war in River State again. There is no bombing of police station. The army should place it there. And those who are doing business here, their shop rent is freezing. Landlord cannot hear that army is there without collecting his rent.
Yes.
So please, I'm pleading the army, the commander, everybody, state government, federal government, to remove army from Oyigbo. Please. When another crisis comes again, they can bring them back. As they are going, they want people of Oyigbo that we don't want any crisis again in this place. If people commit any crime again or anything pertaining crisis, we'll bring this army. They will not go back again. So when those who will now didn't listen to federal government or state government, and maybe crisis develop again, maybe they bring army again. You told them, for now, the army should go. Please, the shop rent is ready, please. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Jude, Oyigbo is just one of the many underdeveloped areas in River State. Just visit Ogba, Egbema, and Dani local government area and see how the living conditions of the people. Same with MOM, even Eche. Oyigbo is in the news because of IPOB and it's closer to Port Harcourt. If the people that are Boa Boni, they can start receiving your frequency, I don't think their complaints will be different from that of Oyigbo or Morige states. Okay, all right. The presence of the military should not disturb those carrying out legitimate businesses, but for hoodlums, it will be uncomfortable for them. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Hello, Jude. The problem in Oyigbo is not the presence of the military. Business is slow in Oyigbo now because all the three major entry routes from Imo Gate, from Afamandi, and from Aba to Oyigbo are terribly bad. The normal business traffic has drastically reduced. The military should remain, but they can shift from the major junction that they are occupying. The Oyigbo people are happy with them, he says. That's Austin from Oyigbo. All right, the military personnel at Oyigbo have a new strategy. They now use some boys to collect money from drivers. Dada from Umebile with that comment. Delighted to have this issue raised. Remember that even before the 21st of October last year, when you had an attack on the remaining police station at Oyigbo and the murder of security personnel, in quotes, unknown gunmen. Just gunmen, please. I don't think any of these gunmen you must be known. So just gunmen. All right, burnt the police station down earlier on in the month last year. I welcome the presence of the military in Oyigbo. Oyigbo residents will tell you sincerely that prior to the hijack of the SARS protest, end-SARS protest by IPOB in Oyigbo, moving in the dark in Oyigbo was risky. You dare not use your Android phones on roadside around 8 p.m. or leave your shop protectors open without locking yourself inside your own shop. Oh, wow. Even when the police were still using the curfew to harass us, we still admitted then that their presence made us feel safe, since the criminals risked the random stop and search they regularly did. As long as the army are not harassing Oyigbo residents, let them remain. But they should consider opening the Oyigbo Express Junction for vehicular traffic, at least during the daytime. Text sent that message from Oyigbo. Hello, Port Harcourt, 93. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me tell you a very short story, safety story. Some group were working somewhere around maybe on a leak repair site. So they put up the fire. Leak repair means the pipe was blown up or rust or stuff. So they are trying to repair it, right? So they were trying to do that. There was fire on the line, so they put up the fire. And they thought that all was okay. They said, okay, let's start work. The first well that I got there and sparked the fire, ignited another fire again because there was no due diligence, because nobody did gas testing. Even though the fire was gone, nobody was seeing the fire again. They didn't know that gas was already building up. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you say there is no crisis in Oyigbo again, that the army should leave, when does crisis tell you that it's coming again? If you know the magnitude of crisis in Oyigbo before the army came in, you have 3 police formations inside the Oyigbo police station. All were raised down. You also have vehicles, over 100 in that compound, were all raised down. Some areas in Oyigbo was a no-go area. And you think just because the curfew has been lifted, the army should just leave? Things are not done that way, bro. But as far as I'm concerned, I hear regularly and I've seen is the army recruiting some boys to collect money on their behalf.
Okay.
And if you refuse to pay, they come in. Small children, they are not teaching them how to become John the Baptist, Judas, to collect tax and all those ones. I think that's a very wrong one, and I think they should stop it. But their presence there is highly needed. So if you cannot obey the law, then you better look for somewhere else to go. You don't expect that magnitude of crisis that happened in Oyigbo and just expect economic boom immediately. You'd go to Warri. Warri crisis was in 1998, 1997, 98, 99, right?
Yes, I remember.
But I tell you, up to today, Warri is still a pitiable shadow of itself because of that crisis. So you don't expect Oyigbo to just boom up economically.
Yeah,
there are people who are doing big businesses in Oyigbo that will never come back. Company moved out because of the crisis and everything, and you think it just roll out, that everything will just come up. In the next 10 years, Oyigbo may not be as it used to be. So let the army still be there for some time, please. Let's not rush them. If not, we'll regret it. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. The army is blocking and occupying the major entrance to Oyigbo and also occupying people's shop area. All the shops around the express have closed businesses for over a year. I wonder how they are surviving. Even for me, who market cars, when prospective buyers know that you are in Oyigbo, they shout, ah, and they say, yeah, the place is where the army is stopping people. Buchi in Oyigbo, or is it Obibo now? Good morning, Jude. Hello, Port Harcourt. A meeting with all stakeholders on a roundtable for dialogue will solve any issue, including that of Oyigbo. Oyigbo. Eric from Port Harcourt. Good morning, Jude. The Nigerian security forces have used out their credibility limit, taking our ratings from the persons who have called in this morning. Shows that Nigerians have lost faith in our security structure. Setting up a peace and conflict resolution structure needs an unbiased participation from everyone to be assured that there will be equity. Even if the army wants to do the right thing, the truth remains that Nigerians have lost faith in the system. Tammy, with that comment. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH is where you find us. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info. That's where you find us. All right, and join the conversation. Okay, all right. Let's quickly get here now. Okay. Take this final call. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Once again, please, when you call in, do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. All right, turn down the volume of your radio set. All right, thank you very much. So our question this morning: how should security forces, military and otherwise, improve relations and relationship with the residents in Oyigbo? 9.3. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Potako. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning. We can hear you. Good morning.
My name is Noel. I'm calling from Eleme.
Welcome, Noel.
Yeah, so I just have one case or one example of how the presence of military have disrupted business at Oyigbo. At that particular place, military are at the express. My friend have a filling station there. And since that place is blocked from vehicular movement, this person have been out of business for the past 8 months. Even he has even tried to sell the filling station. Still, nobody could buy because the person that will stay by it, the person is still not going to make sale. So how do we solve this kind of dilemma? You block off a particular portion of the road from vehicular movement, and vehicle can't access it, and vehicles are supposed to buy fuel.
True.
So, is it not how like the injustice or whatever to that person? So this is my own example of how the military have killed most businesses at Oyigbo. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Noel. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Port Harcourt. 9.3. Good morning.
Hello, Jude.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, please.
Jude, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
I like your program. My name is Bob.
Welcome, Bob.
I like your station. Giving people opportunity to air their views. All that people have said, they are good. But I want to tell you something. We are not in military era.
Okay.
We should not compare other cities. We are not in military era. We are in civilian era. Unless it's what I'm thinking. God has blessed us this area, this way. Are you hearing me?
Yes, please.
With this geographical location of our weather, or have rain, or have a good environment. So they cannot just come and make our life comfortable. We have weather given to us to stay in the name of uniform or military. Okay, now, Omok was in crisis some years ago, Onega. We know it. Now go back to Omok, you can sleep outside. Because one, people like value. Somebody cannot come and buy a piece of land, 200 or 150, and go and pack all his brothers to that place and do bacha, and cause trouble. And I was violent, they burn house, they burn car. They charge military to come and occupy that place. They will not go back. The other day I hear people saying that all the Igbo speaking army, they will go take them to the northeast. And then they pack all the army for notice. That's this way. That's you open our eyes.
Once again.
Because of job. Because of money. We are having our mouth. Our children, our children are coming home. Military are occupying, we have no uniform.
Okay, so basically...
500 bandits have taken over. So
basically you want the president to be over. Hello, listening. Okay, all right. Evocative, yes. Emotional, yes. But we still have to have a modicum of decency and responsibility. Patience. You need to speak so you can also hear someone as well. Well, from what we've gathered, and thank you as always for getting to share your thoughts with us on raised issues on Hello Port Harcourt. Some not particularly pleased, but see benefits. Others not pleased at all. They want the status quo to change and return to the previous conditions where they were able to move around and just have better security measures enforced, it would seem. Final messages now on the subject matter. 009 030 6416 009 030 6416. Okay. All right. Good morning, Jude. Kelechi here says from Oyigbo. Are we only talking about the military in Oyigbo? Aren't we talking about the terrible roads and the lack of electricity? Just like where I'm in location 15, we have crazy bad roads and no electricity for up to 7 months. The government should help us. So it's not just about the security that's probably affecting businesses now. Okay. 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 All right. Thank you very much. Well, so it's Oyigbo that we focus our light on this morning, and the views from the the individuals in and around residents. Like someone made mention with our message that all stakeholders to sit down at a round table. So that would mean government officials, representatives, local and state, obviously the military personnel, and obviously those who most likely don't have voices that people don't get to hear. Maybe market women, residents should come in, sit down. So, okay, what's the best way out of this? My name is Jude. As always, thank you for being a part of our conversations. Hello Potaka returns after the break.